Scout Automobile, welcome to back. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a name that once ruled the roads of America. A name that carried families, presidents, dreamers and travelers across endless highways. A name that became part of culture, not just transportation. This is a concept design imagining the 2026 Chevrolet Impala, not an official release. Now imagine that name returning, not as a memory, not as a replica, but as a completely reborn machine built for a new generation. The 2026 Chevrolet Impala. A vehicle that does not need introduction, it only needs presence, because the moment it appears, the road itself feels different. This is not just a sedan, this is a continuation of identity. A fusion of heritage and future engineering, a design that respects where it came from, but refuses to be trapped by the past, and now, it stands still in front of you, silent, confident, alive. The front of the 2026 Chevrolet Impala carries a kind of controlled authority that does not try to overwhelm the viewer. Instead, it draws you in slowly. The grille is wide, stretched horizontally, designed with a refined mesh pattern that reflects light like liquid metal. It is bold, but not aggressive. Elegant, but not soft. At the center sits the Chevrolet emblem, perfectly positioned like a seal of legacy. It doesn't need animation or lighting tricks to stand out. Its presence alone is enough. The headlights are where the personality begins to sharpen. Slim LED matrix units extend outward like focused eyes. They are not just designed for visibility, they are designed for intelligence. They adjust in real time, reading the road, the environment and even surrounding traffic conditions. When the car is still, they feel calm. When it moves, they feel alert. Below them, the air channels are sculpted into the bumper with aerodynamic precision. Every curve has a purpose. Air is not just passing through, it is being guided, controlled, optimized. Even the smallest detail feels engineered rather than styled. The hood stretches long and powerful toward the windshield. Subtle muscular lines run across its surface, like tension held under polished steel. It does not shout performance, it suggests it quietly, and that quiet confidence is more powerful than noise. Now begin to move along the side. This is where the Impala reveals its true personality. The side profile is long, smooth, and uninterrupted. A single character line flows from the front fender all the way to the rear taillights. It is not sharp or aggressive. It is fluid, like a stroke of design that never breaks its rhythm. This line gives the car motion even when it is standing still. The roofline is gently arched, slowly tapering toward the rear. It creates a coupe-inspired silhouette without sacrificing the space and comfort expected from a full-size sedan. This balance is extremely difficult to achieve, yet here it feels natural. The windows are framed with a thin chrome outline. It catches light in subtle flashes as you move around the car. Not loud, not flashy, just enough to remind you this is a premium machine. The wheels sit deep inside sculpted arches. Large multi-spoke alloys designed not only for aesthetics but also for airflow and brake cooling efficiency. When they turn, they would look like rotating energy rather than metal components. Behind them, performance braking systems remain partially visible, hinting that this car is more than just comfort, it is control. The side mirrors are sleek and aerodynamic, almost like they were carved by wind itself. Integrated indicators blink with precision. Hidden within them are sensors that constantly monitor blind spots, lane positioning and surrounding movement. The car is always aware, even when you are not focusing on it. As you continue walking forward, the design begins to shift in emotion. The front left angle feels more assertive, more focused, the grille appears wider, the headlights sharper, the stance lower and more planted. From this perspective, the Impala looks like it is preparing for motion even while standing still. The lower bumper adds a subtle sporty edge, with air intakes that enhance both cooling and aerodynamics. Nothing is exaggerated. Everything is balanced. This is the moment where you realize something important. The 2026 Chevrolet Impala is not trying to impress you. It is simply existing at a level where impression becomes automatic. Now step closer to the front right angle. Here symmetry takes control. Every line aligns perfectly. The hood contours mirror each other. The headlights form a unified expression. The grille sits exactly centered in harmony with the body structure. It feels intentional, mathematical, precise, yet still emotional. Because even perfection can have feeling when it is designed with purpose. Now imagine opening the door. The sound is soft, controlled, refined. And as you step inside, the outside world fades instantly. You are no longer observing a machine, you are inside one. The interior of the 2026 Chevrolet Impala is designed like a modern luxury environment rather than a traditional cabin. The dashboard is wide and horizontal, stretching across the entire front space. Materials blend seamlessly, soft touch surfaces, brushed metal finishes, and precision stitching all working together without visual conflict. The digital instrument cluster is fully customizable. It can display minimal driving information for calm cruising or transform into a full performance interface when needed. Everything is sharp, responsive, and fluid. At the center, a large integrated infotainment system sits like part of the architecture rather than an added screen. It responds instantly to touch and voice input, navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, all unified into one intelligent interface. The steering wheel feels substantial in hand. Leather-wrapped, perfectly weighted, with intuitive control placement. It does not distract, it connects. The seats are sculpted for long journeys. Deep cushioning supports the body naturally. Ergonomic shaping reduces fatigue even on extended drives. Heating, ventilation, and memory functions adapt automatically depending on conditions and user preference. Ambient lighting flows through the cabin in subtle lines. It is not decorative, it is atmospheric. It reacts to drive mode, time of day, and interior mood settings. At night, it transforms the cabin into a calm, immersive environment. Even the smallest details matter here. The stitching pattern, the tactile response of buttons, the quiet closing of storage compartments. Everything feels intentional. Now imagine starting the engine, not loud, not aggressive, just a smooth awakening. A controlled ignition that feels more like energy activating rather than machinery starting. The 2026 Impala's expected powertrain philosophy focuses on balance, turbocharged efficiency, hybrid assistance, or advanced combustion tuning depending on configuration. Power delivery is designed to be linear and predictable rather than overwhelming. When you press the accelerator, the response is immediate but refined. The transmission shifts seamlessly, almost invisible in operation. There is no disruption, only continuous motion. The suspension system adapts in real time. On rough roads, it absorbs impact quietly. On highways, it stabilizes the body with precision. It does not react late, it anticipates. Steering adjusts based on speed, light and effortless in city conditions, firm and stable at high speeds. Always consistent with driver expectation. Now imagine driving through a city at night. Streetlights reflect across the body like flowing energy. Neon colors blend with the car's surface. The LED signature cuts through darkness with calm authority. Inside, silence dominates again, not emptiness, but engineered isolation. Wind noise is reduced, road vibration is absorbed, external chaos remains outside. Inside, only control remains. Safety systems operate continuously in the background. Adaptive cruise control maintains safe distance. Lane assistance ensures positioning. Emergency systems remain ready but never intrusive. The audio system transforms the cabin into a personal environment. Deep, balanced sound surrounds every passenger without distortion. And yet, beyond all technology, beyond all design, there is something deeper happening. Emotion, because the 2026 Chevrolet Impala is not just a vehicle designed to move people. It is a legacy designed to continue moving forward. When it passes you on the road, it does not feel like a car going by. It feels like history briefly becoming visible. And when it disappears into the distance, it does not feel gone. It feels like it is still moving somewhere, continuing its journey into the future. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Impala, and it does not return to repeat the past, it returns to redefine everything that comes next. This is a concept design imagining the 2026 Chevrolet Impala, not an official release,